The Mixed Mornings and More podcast with Steph.
Now available daily.
Good morning, world. Hello, and welcome to a Friday. It is November. I almost said October. Oh my goodness. November 3rd, 2023. And I'm excited to be awake, alive, and feeling good. I hope you are too. Well, I've discovered a new thing to be afraid of. And the stats say 1 in 5 people experience this. So if it's not you, maybe it will be me. Have you heard of sleep paralysis? Do you have it? Apparently, when people describe something sitting on their chest, like, say, a demon, when they're trying to fall asleep, it's not paranormal activity. It's a symptom of sleep paralysis. Like, what? I thought it was a symptom of too many horror movies. Another one, the feeling of floating outside your body. Has that ever happened to you? The best explanation for this is that as the body moves into REM sleep, you begin to have vivid dreams. And to protect yourself from acting out these dreams and inflicting self-harm, your brain temporarily paralyzes your entire body. But sometimes you regain consciousness while your body is still frozen, leaving you stuck as an imaginary werewolf or a serial killer or a slow-moving vehicle with extremely bright headlights moves closer and closer. I wonder if the fear of sleep paralysis will have me experiencing sleep paralysis. Ugh. I've learned a new term, ghost influencer. When I first read it, I considered it would be the people who are influencers but never show their faces, like the team at SYSDA, Luce and Rubes and Belle, who send a newsletter every day, put out podcasts like crazy, but never take pictures of themselves. Or Sia could have been one when she first came out and would wear her hair completely over her face like Cousin It. But pop culture has a different definition for it.
Level up your lexicon.
A ghost influencer is someone who has died, but their style or essence is still selling items or making people want to act or dress like them. The original ghost influencer, Carolyn Bessette Kennedy. Apparently, her fashion picks from the 90s are dominating the runway this year, and we can expect to all be dressing like her in the coming days. She's the ghost influencer they coined the term for, but I'm sure she won't be the last. Do you watch TV in bed? I've never been one of those people, but I'm slowly becoming one. I got Crave a couple months back, and they had these weird tiers, which probably everything is moving to, for the number of screens and such. So I paid for the most amount of screens in case I wanted to clean the house and watch on the very portable iPad, or watch in the living room on the TV, or tidy up the office/spare bedroom and watch on the iMac. Well, Crave only likes my iMac. And right now I have no desire to watch anything else except Friends, which is only on Crave. And so 2 nights this week where it would feel completely acceptable to spend the evening on the couch watching Friends, I've spent the evening in bed watching Friends. And it gets dark and I sometimes consider getting up and accomplishing something, but then change my mind. And I'm not sure why it feels so different, but I've got 9 seasons left to figure it out. Have you ever stopped to count your friends? Survey results have come out to say that the average adult has 16 friends. 16. Now there are subcategories to the friend classification. 3 of the 16 are your friends for life. They're the ones you met when you were a kid and still call up when you're in town. Then there are 5 that you really like. These friends are ones you'd be happy to hang out with one-on-one. And then the final 8 are people you like, but you wouldn't seek out to spend time with. Like, if you ended up beside each other at a wedding reception, cool. But I'm bored, let's grab a coffee, their name's not going to come to mind. And I am a hardcore extrovert, and I feel like my list is longer than this one. I hate being by myself. Like, anytime my husband isn't home, I take out my phone and decide who to call to keep me company. Even the drive from Gregoire to work in Stone Creek is too long sometimes, and I call someone for that too. 16? Nah, more like 36. Obie is in the house. My dear friend Christian Oberegger is back to join me this morning. And what else is joining us this weekend? Time change.
Yay.
Yeah. Oh, yay. Okay. Do you like the time change?
I do, because you get, you fall back, so you get the hour, hypothetically, but as a parent, you don't, because the kids are just up still an hour earlier. So
yeah, so that's not great. I feel like it's almost like a suffer now but reap the benefits later kind of thing. So I don't love the fallback time change because it gets darker earlier and it's just kind of like hard to kind of get in that routine of like, oh my gosh, I can still have a life in the evening even though it's pitch black out. But The benefit comes in March when you do that daylight savings time, and all of a sudden you get that extra hour of daylight in the evenings. And I feel like that's my oh, we're planning for a really joyous day in 6 months.
Yeah, no, there's a trade-off for sure, but I don't know. The stats prove that there's more accidents when springtime comes around, when they lose the hour of sleep. So I don't know. I wouldn't be upset if they just scratched it all together.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
I think I would be. I think I would feel like, just leave it alone, it's fine. But I do know not only accidents, but heart attacks, they say, around time change happen a lot more, which is kind of scary.
Yeah, because when you're jacked up in the morning, your heart races, you're more prone to heart attack. That's actually a legit thing, yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, just a big reminder. Time change happens this Sunday around 2 a.m. in the morning.
Maybe take some baby aspirin, just in case for
Big news coming from Taylor Swift. She announced 3 new Canadian dates. And us being in Western Canada, they're closer to us than Toronto. She's going to be in Vancouver next December as well. You try to get tickets?
Yeah, I was assuming Travis Kelce would be there. So.
So you wanted to make sure you could get a Travis Kelce sighting at the Taylor Swift concert?
No, my wife was looking at tickets for Toronto, one of the Toronto dates, and she reached out online, I think Marketplace. And when she asked to meet up with the individual to see the tickets, oddly enough, the account was deleted, and so it was a scam. It was definitely a scam, and too good to be true, I guess. $300 a ticket, which I think is expensive, but I guess that's cheap.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
This $300 is the cheap end of the Taylor Swift tickets. Did she give them the money before?
No.
Oh, thank goodness.
No.
Okay.
My wife's smart. Unlike me, I'm like, take my money.
Yeah, take my money.
It's Travis
so long
Kelce,
as you
take my money.
hold on to those tickets for me. But Vancouver now. So has your wife signed up as a verified fan?
No, not to that extent. I didn't know you had to do that.
Yeah, that's what you have to do to get tickets, is that Ticketmaster is like, this is how we weed out the bots. We make you sign up as a verified fan, and then on November 8th, I think it is, they let you know if you can buy tickets. So you can't just go to Ticketmaster on the day of. You have to actually have like a pre-sale code, and then not every verified fan gets it, only some of them, so that they don't crash their website, and on and on and on.
That's wild. Yeah, maybe I'm just lying to the listeners here. I am a verified fan.
I was going to say, if you're not, I mean, I really need a favor. I'm going to sign you up, and so that I have 2 chances, okay? We can just put a different email for me.
Yeah, and I'll give you the sister-in-law discount when I sell them to you.
Is that a good discount or a bad discount? Do you like your sister-in-law?
It's a premium. I actually don't have a sister-in-law.
Oh, well, thank goodness, because you just outed yourself as hating her.
I have a sister, though.
Obie's in the house, and last week he was doing a little bragging about his star choice on his fantasy football team.
Yeah, that's when Taylor Swift was actually attending the games, and then last week she didn't, and his stats reflected that. And they lost. They lost to a inferior team, and pretty badly, and I lost my fantasy week, so yeah. Thank you, Travis.
Yeah, I was going to say, you don't look like you're feeling too hot about that.
No, but I had a good start to my fantasy week last night's game, so hopefully Travis turns it around this week in Germany. He's playing in Germany, so we'll see. I don't think Taylor's going to Germany.
I was going to say, it's no small thing to travel across the world. No matter how much money you have, it still takes about 8 hours to fly to Germany. So I don't know if she has that much time in a day, right?
I don't know. Well, Frankfurt's known, they created the hot dog, so maybe she'll go there to enjoy a nice little Frankfurt.
Maybe.
Catch a football game. Travis will help my team win.
Now, we were saying last week that Travis Kelce, you think he's kind of showing off for his lady. So do you think he got lazy? You think he was like, I could take a night off because Taylor's not here?
She ain't here. It's snowing out. What do I? I have nothing to play for, he's telling himself.
Okay.
There's a lot to play for.
All right.
All the fantasy managers. I'm a GM.
GM of my team. Come on. And how much money are you standing to win if you win this?
Depends, because there's weekly buy-ins and stuff like that, so it could be around $800 to win.
Come on, Travis Kelce. You owe Obie $800.
I'm sure he could cover that.
You meet somebody when you're traveling abroad and they say, oh, you're Canadian? You must like this. And they start rattling off the list of things that they know about Canada. Yeah, exactly. You must say A lot. Oh, say A, say A.
Say sorry and say it again.
Yeah. Oh, I bumped into you. Make sure you apologize to me, though, right? Because you're Canadian.
Exactly.
Well, this list of stereotypes has come out of Canadians who are annoyed by them. saying that they're like, I hate it when somebody says, oh, say A for me. And 42% of Canadians say, I don't like it when somebody brings that up. They also don't like when you say, you must love hockey. I don't care. I think if somebody's going to say, I know stuff about Canada, I'm going to be like, yeah. I don't usually go to hockey games, but I grew up at the rink because my brother did. You know, like, okay, let's have a conversation. But one of them is that you must love Tim Hortons.
Oh, see, I'm going to lose some followers for this. Timmy's is no bueno. Like, it's McDonald's all day. Like, you want to talk about a coffee and a breakfast Sammy? Yeah, you go to McDonald's. They do it right there. Timmy's is just an inferior product, and yeah, you can quote me on that.
Okay.
I'll lose some followers, but there's nothing that attracts me to Timmy's about their coffee or anything.
Okay, wow, that is the Canadian debate right there, because Tim Hortons...
I'm sorry for saying that.
Very Canadian of you. Because Tim Hortons is like the Canada brand, but I think these 37% of Canadians who are mad at it know the secret that you know, and can I say out loud, I know? Yeah. I'm also a McDonald's coffee girl. I love a Tim Hortons donut, though.
Yeah, you can't compare. Yeah, donuts are one thing.
Chili? Have you tried the chili there?
Maple dip is where they call
Maple dip is my favorite.
They suck me in on the maple dip.
Okay. We can redeem Tim Hortons, just not for the coffee when McDonald's is a player.
Yeah,
right?
just buy McDonald's coffee and sell it as your own. I think that used to be their coffee, I think McDonald's coffee used to be Timmy's coffee.
Isn't that the rumor from the 90s? Yeah.
Source the better product out there.
Holiday drinks are back at Starbucks. Move over pumpkin spice. It's now November, and they're counting down to the Christmas time. So yesterday morning, they posted all of their holiday flavors. So we got chestnut praline, iced sugar cookie oat latte, peppermint mocha, caramel brulee latte, sugar cookie oat latte, and iced peppermint mocha. You gonna try any of them?
No, because I'm currently typing an email to head office to inquire why there's no gingerbread latte.
Oh, I didn't even notice that was missing. You're right. There is no gingerbread latte on the list.
Just rattled.
Just so upset. I wonder if they have cinnamon syrup or something that they could kind of make you a mock gingerbread latte.
I'm sure they have it in the back. They got it in the back storage. They got the top shelf stuff.
You just got to talk really nicely to the Starbucks folks. Actually, the Starbucks down here in Stone Creek Plaza, the people who work there are amazing. They're the kindest, most patient folks. I absolutely love going there. But would you try one of these? You know, would you branch out from your original order?
Oh, it's a tough call, because when you have to invest a mortgage payment in one of these coffees, it's you're, there's a lot of risks there, right? So
it's very true.
I wish my birthday was in December so I could try one of these for free.
There you go, smart man.
From entertainment to music and anything in between, this is The Buzz.
Brought to you by Foy Medi-Spa.
Billie Eilish is debuting a new hairdo. It's her signature green and black, but with some red and yellow in it. It kind of looks like a thermal map on her scalp.
I'm jealous. Would you like to paint my bald head in that way?
And we're getting a new Olivia Rodrigo song. She's created one for the new Hunger Games movie. Here's a clip. It's called You Can't Catch Me Now.
But I'm in the trees, I'm in the breeze, my footsteps on the ground. You'll see my face in every place, but you can't catch me now.
Let's go. Popcorn wasn't enough to get me to the theater. The Hunger Games movie will. Let's go.
Feel Good Friday.
All right, Obie, start us off. What are you feeling good about today?
Well, since Halloween's over, it's Christmas season time, and my wife bought a 12-foot inflatable Santa that I'm ready to, pin down to the ground so it doesn't blow away.
Okay, so is that your task today?
Well, I'm a procrastinator, so we'll see. I'll get around to it.
Maybe tomorrow, maybe the next one. All right. I'm feeling good about Christmas season as well. Also feeling good about gala season. Piano gala tomorrow night, country themed. I think that'll be super fun. And then as well, selling Girl Guide mint cookies. That's kind of the other thing I'm up to this weekend.
Don't send them to my house. I already bought a couple boxes.
Oh, I'll send them again. If you are one of those people. You'll have to wait until next fall if you don't get your fill in now. So you may as well buy some more. Make sure you've got
I want the old school
stockpile.
chocolate ones.
You can have those in the spring.
Oh, okay.
Well, we have had a ton of fun this morning. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. And Obie, thanks for coming in to hang out with me. I'm going to say my catchphrase and you can say one for you, okay?
I had 2 weeks to think of one and I still don't have one.
Okay. Well, just off the top of your head, I'm going to say, I hope your day is looking on the bright side.
And I hope Travis Kelce has a day on Sunday for my fantasy team. That's all I really care about right now.
Has a good day. Okay. Have a great weekend. We'll chat with you on Monday.
Want more of today's show?
Download the Mixed Mornings and More podcast.
Now available every weekday.